Well, I suppose on this painting I will have most of the light sparkling off the waves, sort of in the center. I'm thinking most likely the strongest of the reflection will be down along this line, just to left of center. If I were to go dead center, well, I don't want to go dead center for obvious reasons. If I were to go right of center, I think the painting would have sort of a feeling of falling off down to the right. So I think that'll be the idea. We'll start with some warmish blues here. I'm not going to put the oil on too thick just yet. A little bit of brush hair there. Okay. Seems to me that color might be best over in this direction. Now, I know that I said that although this won't be really tumultuous water in the foreground, there will be some wave action. I'm not going to clearly indicate direction of waves, at least that's not the plan so far. But I probably will I'd like to give it more of a, maybe a little more of a confused look. We'll see. We'll see. This will be dark because we're sort of under the shadow here, not much light being caught anywhere right there. In general, it'll be warmed up as we go in this direction. Yeah, ultramarine blue, cobalt blue, and a little bit of burnt sienna in there as well. Keep it a warm green. I did a video recently with again, you know, a lot of horizontal design in the water, and my brush strokes or my knife strokes are almost all vertical with the odd slash left to right. This will be somewhat similar to that, but maybe a little bit looser, maybe a little rougher. Looking pretty calm up against those rocks right now, isn't it? And I do like that look, but it's good to put variety in your paintings. I can, you know, it's a very straight line where the water meets the rocks right now. I can put some degree of irregularity in it, but that's a decision I'll make once the water's in place. Adding a little bit of white to this now because I'd like to, well, I don't want to match this color. I'll go a little lower in value, but a little higher in value than the paint that's here. We'll go a little bit lighter as we go off that end. You know, as so often happens on a piece of land like this, just below the surface of the water, off the tip of the land, there will be, you know, submerged rocks still going out into the water, but going deeper slowly. So you end up with sort of a disturbance when you have waves crossing that area. And that's why I often like to extend this line, you know, because, for example, say the waves are coming in this direction or in the other direction. Either way, they're going to break a little bit against this edge, and then they'll smooth out as they go further away from that area. Okay. And by the time we get out here, we're very close in value to, in general, what we have above it. And right at the very end, almost identical. All right. We'll just take a moment to obliterate that line. All right. This will not remain as dark as it is, but again, that's going to follow, or that's going to come into play when I make the decision, when I do my final touches right along where water meets shore. Now we'll go into main area. I think I'm going to trade knives. I've picked up this one. That's the one I have been using. I think I'll pick up this one now and try that for a bit. We'll keep this one handy because it'll come in handy the odd time. Okay. Holds more paint, broader strokes. As we come closer, we want those broader strokes. So it's a good tool. I'm also going to speed up things a little bit here. Well, I was blithering again without the camera on. I think I'm going to be ready for a home for dementia patients pretty soon. So I scraped off a band along here because I wanted to, and I reintroduced paint, but it was of a little bit higher value. I wanted this thin bar of higher value to be closer. It was a little too dark, you know, contrasting against the distant water. And I wanted to give the feeling of the light going down like so, to help support this upwelling in order to counterbalance this very strong, heavy sky that's sweeping down. So I think that's working. I'm just putting in a few highlights. I see that my battery is starting to get cranky, so it wants to be charged. And I'll be putting in a few other highlights here in a bit, but that's too dead center. I don't want a dead center. I want it over here. And I thought I'd just slip this in quickly in this video. Not usually a good idea, because when you do things quickly, you're not thoughtful enough. It's like the old saying, you got lots of time. You don't have enough time to do things right the first time, but you got lots of time to do things twice. And sometimes that's me. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting down to the bare bones here. Okay, maybe I'll just stop it at that and drop the painting. And I'll take the camera off the tripod and just sort of scan it like I did with the other one. Just go along the water slowly so you can see what's up. Multitude of colors in there, but I will go through them. I'll go through them once the painting is done. Okay, I hope I'm not being too bumpy here. Okay, I think I was being too bumpy. I suppose I'll put my glasses on so I can see something. Alright, so professional here, eh? I'll just attach my camera to a paint shaker and call that a good video. Okay, so here's a quick scan of the water. Subtle variations of color, but quite a variety of color. All through there, you know, I have cobalt blue, ultramarine blue, burnt sienna, raw umber, yellow ochre, white. Okay, so the water is painted in, but it's not highlighted. At least I have my base in now, and that really is an aid to help me know where else I'm going to go. It may be that in the highlighting I show some more ripple, you know. It still looks quite calm, but sometimes there's something I really like about calm water too. Mind you, that's not perfectly calm, is it? Okay, anyway, thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye.